As we're moving along here, I want to show you the newly redesigned website for the Texas Department of Motor Vehicles. You can just go to txdmv.gov and dealers can just hover your mouse over the dealers link right there at the very top of the page. And then you'll see a drop-down box with a lot of very helpful information for dealers. There's a direct link to the web dealer eTag system, lots of licensing information, an overview of dealer plates, lien information, dealer tips and complaints. And say, for example, you hover your mouse over licensing, you can see a very helpful application checklist for when you are applying for your license, e-licensing information, and lots of other great startup information. So you can certainly refer back to this when you're getting ready to apply. And once you've gotten your license, jump on here and you're going to have a lot of really great links to some really useful information for dealers. In this part of the unit, we're going to cover and go in depth in the eTag system, which is part of Web Dealer. And they're now combined into the same very easy to use web-based operating system. I would like to emphasize the need to change passwords and keep passwords secure. Dealers have liability for any employee who prints tags and tag violations. And selling tags is actually a big market. So I want to really reiterate that. We need to make sure that we keep our passwords secure. The state recommends that you change your passwords on a regular basis, and dealers are liable for any employee who prints tags, and selling tags is a big market. Temporary tags, which are going to be used as your customer's temporary registration, are issued by licensed motor vehicles, and they're created right through the system I'm getting ready to show you here. Obviously, we're looking at vehicle-specific tags, agent-specific tags, internet down tags, and then also we're going to be looking at your buyer's tag. Okay, so we can all be entered into this information very easily. It's going to allow you to create, maintain, and print buyer's tags, vehicle-specific tag, agent tags, and internet down tags that we discussed a little bit earlier. It assigns tags directly to agents or vehicles, and you can also import active buyer's tags right into the system, and it's basically all automated. And I'll show you that here in just a little bit. It also is used for reporting any dealer plates that are moved or transferred. It allows you also to delete, void, or reprint a tag. So remember, we do have 60 days where we could say, for example, reprint a customer's buyer's tag if they lost it or something like that. But always remember, we can never issue that second one. It allows you to make online payments and has a really great database where you can create very high-tech customizable reports. So now you've already created that username and password that we used at Web Dealer. So we're going to be using that same one that we've used in the past, okay? And I want you to be aware they do have a great manual for you on eTag that you can download right there at the texasdealers.com website. Go down and click on Texas Dealer Manuals, and the state has a great manual they have printed up for this. But I want to show you kind of an overview of this. We're going to just go ahead and log in. How do you log in? If you ever want to find out how to get to Web Dealer, just go to the main Texas Department of Motor Vehicles website. You're going to hover your mouse over dealers, and you click right down here, and you're going to click on Web Dealer, which is Web Dealer and eTag are the same resource now. They are the same online system. So you click that little link right there, and it's going to take you right here to the Web Dealer login page. So you're just going to be able to click that little link right there, and now enter your username and password, okay, as we've done here in the past, okay? And now on your home screen, I want to kind of have you take a look at this. This home screen shows you we're back on here, and in just a moment, we're going to click on that little tags button there. You can change administration, registrations, payments, things like that. And if you ever need support, it's a great resource for you. You can click on that support, okay? So what we're going to do first, we just sold a vehicle, and we're going to print up a buyer's tag, okay? So we're going to jump right on here, and we're going to click on buyer's tag that you see right there. And as a reminder, for this training scenario, let's say we just sold that vehicle on the lot, and now we are printing a buyer's tag for that customer. So we're going to scroll down here to the bottom, and we're going to enter the VIN of the vehicle that we just sold right there into the VIN box. And then you're going to click search, and then you should see next on screen the vehicle that you just sold to your customer. So we just sold them, looks like a 2017 Ford there, okay, and it's going to have your dealership name there at the very top as well. Also, what we're going to do is just click the next button right there, And if there is any lien information on that vehicle, you're going to need to enter that information. So if you're recording a lien, or maybe you're a buy here, pay here dealer, and that customer still owes you money, you can go ahead and record liens here. And like I said, some third-party lenders that you might be using that are doing all your financing for you, some of them require the dealer to file the liens, some of them file the liens. So if you are using a third-party lender, you're definitely going to need to hook up with them and see whether or not they require you to do the liens or if they are going to handle the liens for you. Okay, so you're going to answer basically if that vehicle is going to be exported, okay, if it's a new vehicle, or if it's going to be registered or titled to someone that lives outside the state of Texas. Remember, export is normally going to be to another country. And on a new vehicle, well, we're used dealers. You know, we're almost always going to be checking no there. And then also, will this vehicle be titled out of Texas? So more than likely that would be, say, for example, I don't know, you have somebody from Louisiana comes over to buy a vehicle from you, then we would check that box there, okay? And then you're going to see an overview of the information that you just entered. So you want to spend a little time on this screen to make sure that all of your information is correct. You want to double check it, triple check it, and really spend some time here. Make sure that the dealer information is correct, that the vehicle information is correct, the purchaser's information for the lien holder, and sales information as well. So when that looks true and accurate, you're going to click the Save button, and then you're going to have the opportunity to either print the tag, print the receipt, and I'm going to recommend that you print the tag and the receipt, okay? So right now, you'll click that, and the first thing that you're going to see there is the buyer's tag that you've just created, okay? So you definitely want to make a couple of copies of everything. Remember, we will never have too many records, but this is the tag that is the buyer's tag that's going to go on the vehicle that you just sold, and at the same time, you're easily going to be able to print up the receipt as well. Now remember, the customer's got to keep that receipt inside the vehicle the entire time you've got that buyer's tag on that vehicle. So once again, two of everything. Remember, one goes into the dealer records, and then one of these would go on the vehicle you sold, and make sure and give the customer the buyer's tag receipt, so that way they can keep it in their vehicle the entire time that it's being used. And by the way, this is so easy to use. Once you've done this a couple of times, you're going to be printing up buyer's tags left and right with your eyes closed. So it's very automated. And another great system, about this, it really normally doesn't allow you to make mistakes. I mean, all information, you can obviously make mistakes, but if you haven't submitted all the minimum amount of information that is required, then they would not, print this up. But, it's pretty much the same process. If you want to print up a vehicle specific tag for your demos, you click on vehicle specific tag there, and you're basically going to repeat that entire process. One temp tag procedure that is a little bit different when you're printing up is going to be one of the agent specific tags, because you will have to add an agent to your dealership before you're able to print an agent specific tag. So on that one, you would click on manage agents, okay, because we have to add the agent before we can print up an agent specific temporary tag. So you can just scroll down there and you'll be able to enter the name of the person. That's going to be the person that works for you that's using a agent specific tag. Very, very easy to do by there. And by the way, and on a final subject I would like to cover is the process of assigning an internet down tag. So if you placed an internet down tag on a vehicle that was sold while the internet access was temporarily down, or maybe when web dealer is down for system maintenance, you'll log back on here into eTag, and you'll need to assign the vehicle that has a temporary tag. Now this will change the internet down tag to a buyer's tag. So you would just click that internet down assigned vehicle, and then you would enter the tag number. Remember, that's that tag number on the temporary tag, the internet down temporary tag that you issue, and the VIN. And you just follow those on-screen instructions there. So remember, this has to be done once either web dealer is back up or once the internet is back up. And then once you've done that, you're going to see this confirmation for the internet down tag that it has been converted to a buyer's tag. Okay, very easy to use. Like I said, once you've done this a couple of times, you're going to be doing this with your eyes closed. And in this unit review, we have learned about Texas metal dealer plates, Texas temporary tag vehicle specific, Texas temporary dealer tags agent specific, buyer temporary tags and receipts, internet down tags, and the eTag there. And that's a pretty extensive unit we covered here. And I want to make sure that you're following all the rules and the guidelines. So once again, where do we review this information? That's right, TexasDealers.com. You can click on the Texas Dealer Videos link either at the bottom of the page or the top there. And you can review all that information we just covered right there, and all that information is also in the manual that you downloaded at the beginning of the course. Let's move along.